What's up, children on the sun? This is your spiritual advisor, Montre Bible. I am so sorry. I was trying to do a live video, wasn't working out. Internet totally shot right now. I don't know what's going on. Um, my internet provider, my speeds just started dropping all of a sudden, and they go up and down. Try to stream, nothing happens. If you guys know of a great internet provider that helps with streaming, leave it in the comments below because this ain't working for me. I've been trying to figure out why my internet speeds keep dropping for no reason. You know, I've been streaming with before and no problems. Anyways, let me go ahead and recap the week. In astrology, we have the moon in we start the week with the moon in Capricorn, then we go into Aquarius, then Pisces. Pluto goes direct, and then we end out the week with the moon in Aries. Now, we have a full moon on Aries on the 9th. And Aries is about aggression. It's about me, the me. You know, it's about leadership. Be careful about just being overly aggressive with the moon in Aries. There's also a tendency, like I said, every time we get into the moon in Aries, like people are always honking and stuff, and there's it's just people are just overly aggressive, you know. So be careful about arguments and fights. Um, I think intuition is going to be really on high when the moon goes into Pisces, though, so trust it. Pluto, it rules power structures um, and transformation. So, few cards for my shorts. Now, if you saw the shorts, then great. You saw the cards that I pulled. I pulled out the Hunter and Archangel Uriel. So, the Hunter card talks about track down our fears. Okay, track down your fears and your desires. So it's telling us that the things that we want are on the other side of fear. So don't worry about fear. Let me turn this fan off. Don't worry about fear or what you're afraid of. Face it. Face your fears because that's where you're going to find your hope at. Okay. Archangel Uriel saying, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Okay. Clear cognizance. So there's going to be some intuitive messages that'll probably come to you this week. So be very meditative. Is that a word? Can I say that? Just be very listen to your soul, listen to your spirit, okay? The tarot that I pulled is the 7 of Pentacles. Now the 7 of Pentacles is telling us basically that you've been planting some seeds. You've been waiting on something to happen. And it's like, okay, I'm patiently waiting for these things to grow. Whether you've been planting things in your spiritual life, or whether you're planting things in your relationships, or you're trying to invest something in your career life, and you've just been waiting. This week, that worry is going to come up. The 9 of Swords. I think it's coming from a place where Pluto's doing stuff too. So the 9 of Swords is saying, okay, you're going to be kind of upset about something. You're going to be worried about something. If there's a fear or something that pops off, because the Hunter is also here, it's just saying face your fears. Face your fears, the things that are worrying you. Okay, so if there's something that's going to keep you up at night, it may be a dream that comes to you, and you're like, oh, wow, that was nightmare. What does that mean? You know, don't worry about it. The Star card came out reverse saying don't lose hope. All right, this is also finding hope within, not hope from outside sources, because it is reversed. It's going to be an eternal thing. But also the Star card is saying, okay, well, are you losing hope in a situation? I want to clarify that card real quick. Clarify the Star card reverse. Yeah, it's clarified by the Princess of Pentacles having a bad start on something. Okay, maybe it could be a monetary situation, something that started off really bad. You know, maybe you put some money away and it didn't quite come out as you wanted. The Judgment card reversed, making a bad judgment or having to second guess on something that you decided on. Remember, the planets are going direct. Mercury was retrograde, so don't judge yourself too hard if you made a bad choice on something and you have to go back and change the situation. The 9 of Swords again, it's just something that's in your head. It's a bunch of thoughts in your head. It's remember having to go back on some false judgment and you're worried about maybe what people are going to think, or people, what's going to be the backlash from this. Don't worry about it. Things are going to work out. If you face these fears, you're going to be okay. Why? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is saying, hey, there's going to be a time to celebrate. You just don't see it yet. And then finally, you have the Temperance card. Just be patient. Have patience. Have patience. Don't be in such a hurry. Temperance card saying that the universe has this all in control. It's just trying to balance out the energies between you and maybe another individual, trying to find healing in this process. This is a healing process. This week is about healing for you. Okay. And maybe you're, and when you say, well, I'm not sick, I'm talking about healing maybe in the economic sense, healing in the emotional sense, healing in the physical sense too. Yeah, if you need healing physically, or in the mental sense. Maybe you have a lot of mental woes, mental depression, stuff like that. You're going to get that healing, but you won't know it until things bubble up. Okay. So yes, it may be a stressful week this week, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about your worries. It may be stressful, but this is to teach you a lesson. And my advice is, if you move forward, even through the stress, and you say, okay, instead of trying to distract myself, I'm actually going to face this and see what happens. So when something starts falling apart, like my internet access, um, face it full on, because that's the challenge that the universe is giving you. Let's pull a few let's pull a few cards for everyone's zodiac sign to see what you need to face this week. All right. We're going to start with the Aries. You got a full moon in your sign. What do you need to face this week? Aries. Aries, this week you have the Eight of Wands. This is about moving very fast, okay? I think energy is going to be moving very fast. You're going to be moving very fast, especially this week. You're going to have a lot of energy. So I would say the energy for you is to focus, okay? Also, the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to be moving fast. You're going to be in full control of your facilities this week. So it's a great week for you. Just be careful about, I guess, doing too much. Taurus, you got the Prince of Swords. Taurus, with the Prince of Swords this week, you need to work on not running away. You need to work on your communication this week. The Prince of Swords is one, when he's reversed, it's somebody who doesn't want to face a situation, maybe moving too slow. Okay. You may need to just face yourself in not running away when the times get tough. All right. And what was at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Cups. Yep. Eight of Cups is telling me, Taurus, is that you may want to move on to see if there's something more. Is there something missing in your life? Make sure you're communicating those things. Let's move to Gemini. Gemini, your card. Gemini, your card is the Justice. All right. This is bringing balance into your life. This is bringing karmic retribution for your life. There's going to be balance in some situation, and possibly for a family situation that's gone bad. Okay. With the Ten of Cups reverse. So if you've been having issues with your family, things will start to resolve themselves. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. Cancer, Four of Swords. Cancer, you may have a restless energy this week. Just try to control it. There also may be someone who may come back into your life that you haven't seen in a long time with the Four of Swords reverse. Remember, this may be taking you to a whole new chapter in your life. So maybe you need to welcome this. Even though you say, I don't want to see this person again, this may be the beginning of something new. All right, let's move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, this has a lot to do with your career. All right, there may be some negative things that are happening around your career life, and who you want to be seen as with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this week you need to face any problems that are coming up in your career. All right, you may hear a negative message. The Page of Cups reverse is something negative happening, or somebody saying something negative to you in regards to your career. Maybe your career and personal life are starting to butt heads. Okay. If you need to try to focus on work-life balance. Let's move on to Virgo. 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 Virgo, you're completely focused with the, what is this? Seven of Cups reverse. You are very focused right now. Okay, maybe a little too focused. Learn how to use your imagination a little bit. But that's okay. At least you know what you want and you're trying to get it. Now, this week you have the Death card also reversed, so this is also an inner transformation that may be happening with you. Okay, so don't resist change. I know you got everything figured out, but don't resist change, because change is what's going to take you to the next step. Let's move on to Libra. 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 Libra, be careful about burning yourself out with the Ace of Cups reverse. There's also maybe somebody, when I say burn yourself out, I'm talking about emotionally. Talks about emptying your cup and having nothing else to give. This can bring out a very negative side to yourself. Also, there may be some past loves in your life that you've been kind of ignoring. Somebody in your past, somebody who rejected you or you rejected them. The Six of Cups says there are going to be some memories in the past that make you happy. Remember the good times, okay? That's going to help you get through this negative time in regards to your love life. Who are you? What makes you happy? Focus on that, okay? So if you have some negative times with some people that you love, remember you can get back there by remembering, why did you start this relationship in the first place? Okay. It just sounds like a hiccup in the love life. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, look at there. You get your own card, the Death card. Scorpio, you have the Death card reverse. So this talks about inner transformation that needs to happen. You're going to be facing all your fears with the Death card reverse. Face them full on. What is the Death card? Could be anything, something that needs to transform in your life that you may be resisting, but it's mostly an internal change. So focus on that. If you need to, the Moon card is going to reveal things to you. Something may happen during the Pisces moon on the 6th. So this Moon card is reversed, saying that something is going to be revealed to you, and that, trust your intuition. That's what you need to change. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You have the Prince of Cups reversed. There may be some things that you don't trust about somebody. There may be somebody who is being obsessive or problematic in your life at this point of this week. Don't let it get to you. Also, there just may be a time where someone takes their love away or just is being very difficult with you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, because there's a new beginning going to happen. If you can face this issue, if you can face this love issue with somebody, guess what? A new beginning, a sun card says you're going to be happy. You're going to find the optimism that you usually do, and you'll get through it, okay? So I feel like some love issues with somebody. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you get the Seven of Wands. Capricorn, the Seven of Wands is reversed, which means that you're going to have a strong workload this week. A lot of stuff is going to be coming at you. Okay? Don't pull away from it, okay? This is not the time to do it. Seven of Wands says, yes, you're going to have a lot of things and you're going to feel like you're really defeated. But if you can get through it, boom, you got the King of Wands direct, like super, like this is only going to make you more powerful with the King of Wands right there. Okay, so yes, it's going to be a harder week. You're going to feel like a lot of things are coming at you. But if you face it full on, as I know you will, you're going to come out as the King of Wands, which is someone who's even more powerful than you were before. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, this week you have the Six of Pentacles reversed. There may be some imbalances in your life with the Six of Pentacles reverse. There may be somebody who's taking too much of your time, taking too much of your money, or you just feeling like everything is financially unbalanced. You just paid rent and you got enough money for anything. But this is just being out of balance with the giving and taking. Maybe you've been giving too much to somebody um, and you haven't felt like they've been giving you anything. Okay, face this issue. If you do it once again, ooh, look at you. You got the King of Wands too. This is a powerful energy. This is Leo energy. This is the king. This is being very strong and going after what you want. If you face your fears, not only will this make you more powerful, but you'll be stronger in the end. So Six of Pentacles. And finally, the Pisces. I'm going to pull Oracle card for everyone after this one. Pisces. Pisces, this is a week of healing for you. Pisces, a week of healing for you. So be patient with yourself. I know you're very intuitive. This is about gaining balance this week. So a little easier than most people, but I think if you're just patient with you and maybe another individual, because the temperance is about two cups, um, things will work out. The universe is actually doing things for you to balance out your situation, but it's just saying be patient with the process. And once again, look at there, that King of Wands keeps popping up. You're gonna gain some power from just being patient with people. You don't really have to do anything. So great energy to have and a great reading for you. Let's pull an oracle card for everyone. The best advice for everyone for this week. Something to remember. That King of Wands kept showing up. This is a week of if we get through what is holding us back, if we go and we face these fears, you're gonna just be powerful. You're just gonna gain a power that you didn't have. Look at this. And the message here is the balancer. This is to balance out energies of two different things. Maybe you're working with somebody, or you're trying to have a relationship with somebody, or that's completely different from you. Okay, the balancer is telling us that this week is about balancing out energies. We're in Libra time, right? Okay, so when we're balancing out energies, there's going to be something that's completely adverse to us. But just know it's there for a reason. Okay, it's there to make you better. All right, so the balancer shows up, and that is your reading. So if you guys need a personal reading, if things get a little too hard, you can always hit me up. There's a link in the description if you want to book a reading. And always remember, make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Thanks. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.